Randy Orton, the premier wrestling athlete, according to Randy Orton.
And this is like young Randy Orton, like
the current world heavyweight champion, Randy Orton. That's the thing about Randy Orton, is that he's facing Jinder Mahal tonight. I never thought I'd say that. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the world title. Never would have thought.
pretty sure it's safe to say, but I'm just gonna make sure anyways. This is a spoiler, I'm sorry. Randy Orton's gonna retain.
Randy Orton's... I feel Jinder may win, but if he's gonna win, it's gonna be by DQ. I'm sorry. I know no offense, but I'm the one person... I agree with the people who say that I find Randy Orton's World Championship run right now pretty boring. And I will admit, Jinder is someone new, but I mean, come on, the guy's been jobbing for 8 months. He's been jobbing since he came back, and all of a sudden you want me to take him as a credible contender to Randy Orton.
See, if it were me, I'd probably make someone like freaking Baron Corbin champion. But you know what?
If you're going to give any new guy a championship run, it'd probably be best to be Baron Corbin.
Say what you will, but every time I watch him, I get more and more impressed. He gets better. Even in his matches with guys like AJ Styles, you know.
That's the one thing about Randy Orton, is that I never really... When it comes to Randy Orton, I've never really been his biggest fan, but with this current world title run, specifically this one, he's been fairly boring, and that's saying quite a bit, because Randy Orton for the past while hasn't really been entertaining me as much. And even considering the fact that, I guess, you know, Randy Orton is a pretty credible guy, people know him, I just find him boring currently in this world title run. I don't find it entertaining at all. Randy Orton... What has Randy Orton done since he's won the world title? What has he really honestly done? He's done some... He's feuded with Jinder, basically. Oh, and he had the whole House of Horrors match with Bray. A match that
I didn't fully understand.
Nobody understood the House of Horrors match. Nobody. I can't think of anyone who did. Like, seriously... I didn't have high hopes for the House of Horror match. I'm gonna say it now. I had zero high hopes for the match. Zero. And I was kind of proven right. They had the creepy little music, they had the little lights, they had the baby dolls, but other than that, really, what was the match? And then they actually got into the ring for like 3 minutes until Jinder actually came out and interfered and cost Randy Orton. That was it. That was the whole House of Horrors match, basically. And the house actually looked pretty nice, too. On the inside. That's the whole thing. I feel like as soon... The rivalry was actually going pretty decent for Bray and Randy.
Oh, wait. Super RKO. Just RKO in midair. Love it.
Look... But when it comes to Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, their rivalry was going good until Randy Orton burnt the whole compound shit down. Then it kind of started to go in that weird direction. Like, the thing with it was that Bray tries to be interesting, but most of the times he comes off as saying random things, and Randy Orton is boring himself. But when you add that extra element of the House of Horrors, I don't even think they understood what they want. I think they announced the match and then they were like, what are we going to do? Because let's be honest, you know that they didn't have this planned out when they announced it. Looking at the match now, looking back at it, they didn't have anything planned. They just kind of went with it.
See, I kind of like that Bray's on Raw now, because now we get to see him versus Finn Balor, which is something I think everyone's been dying to see.
Luke's been dying to see, at least.
Well, I've been dying to see it, yeah.
No, the sad thing about Bray...
But he should not have lost the title at WrestleMania.
I don't think so either, no. The thing about Bray is that now I don't see him in the world of title scene again for a while, because you gotta think, now you have guys like Joe and Seth and Brock who's there.
Yeah, and he just got and he didn't even like hold it for a month, or he held it.
He barely held it for a month.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. And now Randy Orton's back to being champion. You know, he's running around SmackDown, of course. So of course his first rival and current rival is Jinder Mahal. Now, I'm going to give credit to Jinder. He looks good. He looks a lot better than he did the first time. He has some muscle now. He has a definitive body. He has the Bollywood boys, or the Singh brothers, or whatever they call him now. And he's shooting with Randy. Now, the thing is, Jinder tries to be interesting. He's playing the classic foreign heel. But I just can't get behind Jinder. I've never been a fan of Jinder's. I'm not going to be a fan of his right now because there's nothing real. He's not really too impressive in the ring. But then you have Randy, who, as a champion right now, he's just not really pulling it through for me. I mean, the man is just boring. He's trying to play a baby face, but he's not doing it. He's not doing it, I guess, as good as they hoped he would be, because I'm not interested. I don't know about you. But Randy Orton, he comes out, he does his promos, he sounds so robotic. And he sounds like he's reading off a script. Jinder at least tries to make himself, he has to try and make himself look interesting. This may be his one time to make himself look good before he ends up going back to jobbing.
Probably.
But when it comes to Randy, if Jinder does win tonight, I don't even see him holding it that long.
No.
I feel like if they give it to Jinder, it's going to be an experiment. It'd be an experiment on their part to see what happens with him. If it doesn't go good, drop it back to Randy. If it starts to go good, maybe keep it on him. But even then, I just don't see it. The classic rules of booking just make me think you can't just take a jobber, a guy who before becoming number one contender was just losing over and over and over again, and then all of a sudden bring him in and have him fight the champion. I mean, what? Sure, he has the Singh brothers or Bollywood boys or whatever they're called now. I don't even remember. But you bring him up there and you expect him to feud with Randy Orton as an experiment. This isn't, and it's also because they're trying to break into the Indian market. They need a new Indian wrestler to kind of break into that market. Even though, fun fact, folks, Jinder Mahal isn't Indian. He's actually Canadian. He was born in, I think, Edmonton, so he's not even Indian. Same with the Bollywood boys. They're all from Edmonton or Winnipeg, I think. So your free Indian wrestlers are actually Canadian, for one. But that's the thing, though. With Randy Orton, it kind of reminds me of when he held the title in 2015, I'd say, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, where he was with Triple H and the Authority and all that. I just didn't get behind him, because Randy Orton just sounds so robotic. He sounds robotic. He just comes out and he doesn't entertain me. Comparatively, you also have to think how the titles changed. Randy won it from Bray, who won it from Cena. Cena held it for a month, lost it to Bray, who held it for a month, and now you have Randy. And if he loses the title to Jinder, he would have held it for 2 months. So a lot of title changes in the first 5 months of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I don't know about you. You may be enjoying Randy Orton right now.
You know what? I just
can't get behind him.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I'd rather it be on someone else.
It should be on someone else. It's not. It should be right now.
Preferably someone like Corbin or Sami Zayn, in my opinion.
I would have said you could have fucking kept the belt on fucking
Bray if
you could have kept the belt on
Kane at WrestleMania.
You could have kept the belt on Bray, and at least that'd be something. It'd be someone different and new. They're trying to do something different and new now.
And you have Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, who are having a phenomenal rivalry.
Luke is the kind of guy who really likes big guys going at.